In just a few hours, testimony resumes in the trial of this retired Tampa police captain, Curtis Reeves.
He's on trial for the shooting death of Chad Oulson inside a Pasco County movie theater 8 years ago. Reeves and Oulson got into an argument that started over Oulson looking at his phone in the movie theater. On Monday, his widow took the stand for the defense and recounted the moments before and after the shooting. 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean is live from the courthouse in Dade City this morning. Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning, Caitlin. And the testimony did get emotional at times as Nicole Oulson testified. She did say on Monday that Chad was looking at his phone and that Mr. Reeves asked him to stop and then went to management to complain. Well, she testified that when management got there, when they came back, the phone was off and in his lap, and that the two did start arguing when Chad stood up asking, "What's your problem?" Nicole testified that in all that confusion after the shooting, well, then she heard the loud noise, and then she said when all that happened, there was a bunch of confusion. She actually called her mother in a panic, and then she pulled herself together to check on Chad. She didn't want him to see her panicked.
And I see his eyes were just glazed over, and I knew at that moment. But I tell him, "Chad, and Lexi, need you, please hang in there, we need you." And then I started to lose it, so I walked back away from the scene.
Now, Oulson did go on to testify about her hand. One of her fingers was nearly shot off. She had actually stood up next to Chad and put her hand over him, and that is when the shooting happened. So she nearly lost a finger on when that happened. So, of course, she did go through some cross-examination as well. Reeves' wife, Vivian, is expected to take the stand as well. She was also there with her husband when all of this happened. The trial is expected to last 2 weeks. Of course, Curtis Reeves facing a second-degree murder charge and aggravated battery and could face up to 25 years in prison.